What's the name?
John Hancock.
What's the program?
Point Sublime.
Point Sublime. Presented by the John Hancock Mutual Life Insurance Company. Starring Cliff Arquette and Mel Blanc, Point Sublime is written and produced by Robert L. Red. Moment, we'll bring you the human story of a fellow named Ben Wilit. But first, meet your John Hancock agent.
You know, friends, a man who's full of worries doesn't know the real meaning of happiness. But the man who can sit back and say to himself, whatever happens, my family and I are taken care of, well, he's apt to be a pretty happy man. Now, I think the safest, easiest way to enjoy that kind of happiness, if your means are modest, is to have the right kind of life insurance.
The human story of a fellow named Ben Wilit. It's a great day at Point Sublime. Beloved Ben Wilit is coming home to live and run his store. Welcome banners hang across the main street. And up at the depot, a big crowd is gathered. Even school has been let out for an hour so the kids can be on hand to welcome Ben.
Train's on time. Ben will be here in 5 minutes.
Oh, what's going on there? Looks like August Moon and some men are pushing a bunting draped baggage truck over to where Ben's Pullman car will stop. And let them through, folks.
Yeah, let us through with the speaker's platform, folks. Let us through. Step out of the way. Step out of the way. Move over.
That was August Moon. Mooney, they call him. He used to work in Ben Willit's store before Ben leased it and left town a couple of years ago. Great little guy, Mooney.
Is the train coming?
Not yet, Evelyn. And you don't have to get so excited just because Ben's coming home.
That was Evelyn Hanover, the apple of Ben Willit's eye. And with her, Ben's good friend and solid rival, Howie McBriar, a retired Texas cattleman.
Only 3 more minutes before Ben's train. 3.
Hey, did you hear that, Miss Hanover? He'll be here in 3 minutes.
I can hardly wait, Ruben.
Control yourself, Evelyn.
Mr. McBree, Howie's jealous already.
I am not. Now, you hush up, Mooney.
I got his goat. I sure hope Mr. Wilit hires me back to work in the store. Then I can get behind the counter and run my fingers through the rice bin again.
Look, Evelyn, right over here. Aaron Saul.
Mr. Saul.
Oh, Miss Hanover, I'm so excited, too. I had to close my jewelry store so I should come see the homecoming. Such a fine man, Ben Wilit. Mooney, I haven't seen you around town for 3-4 months.
It's 7 months. I moved to Vernon.
Oh.
Yeah, I took a job in a smelly old pickle factory there. I hate it.
Now, okay.
Well, I do. Been working there with those cucumbers so long that my fingers are starting to get knobby, and they look just like dill pickles.
Yeah, dill pickles.
No, cucumbers.
What's the commotion over there?
Where?
Oh, no. I see what it is. Hattie Hirsch.
Look at the sign she's carrying.
I just read it. Tell your councilman today to appoint me, Hattie Hirsch, your new fire chief.
Hey, she's got a lot of nerve coming here with that sign.
Be quiet. Here she comes, pushing her way through the crowd.
Oh, there you are, you darlings. Evelyn, I bet you're excited because your old boyfriend's coming home today.
I am not excited.
He's not her boyfriend.
He is too.
Well, how do you like my fire chief sign? I'm here to stir up public sentiment for myself, as well as to see that old blatherskite Ben Wilit arrive.
Don't you say anything against Ben, Hattie.
Oh, I love Ben Wilit, too.
You don't love anybody but yourself, Hattie Hirsch.
Oh. No, she's the two-faced as a new Studebaker.
Here it comes, the train, and Wilit's coming home.
Oh, dear. I'm so happy I could cry.
I see it first, hanging over the Pullman door. Oh, Ben, can you hear me?
Hello, Benny.
Hello, Mr. Wilit.
He's waving. Oh, isn't he handsome?
Hello, everybody. I'm home again. Here, Ben. Step onto this baggage truck. It's the speaker's platform we got for you.
Whatever you say, Charlie. We got your suitcases, Benny.
Oh, gee, what a crowd. What a surprise. Hello down there, Evelyn, Howie, Mooney, Webb, Hattie.
Ben Wilit home!
No, I can't make any speech. Well, okay. I guess I would like to say a few words. Quiet, folks. Well, I'm home, and that feels mighty good. This is probably the biggest thrill of my entire life.
Tell us where you been since you left Point Sublime, Ben.
Yeah. Well, I'm so excited I don't know if I can talk. My Adam apple keeps turning blue bleeps. Well, you asked me where I've been since I left the Point? A lot of places. Some places I wouldn't want you folks to have to see. Although it might do some of you good. Might convince some of you who was always griping and taking pot shots at our country that America's a pretty good place to live in after all. Where have I been? 5 trips to Europe.
Ben Wilit in Europe.
Now, some of you might recall that during the war I tried to enlist. But they wouldn't have me. They kept saying I was too old or too dumb or my sacroiliac wasn't right. But after they won it, they decided, when I asked them again if I could do anything to help out, that an old goat like me might be of some use after all. Well, I went east, hung around Washington, D.C. a while, sat in hotel lobbies listening to politicians letting off a steam.
Oh, isn't he handsome? Handsome? He's pretty. Oh, my.
Then one day they gave me a job. I found myself working for the UNRRA, the United Nations Relief and Rehabilitation Administration. They trained me for 3 months. And then one morning I sailed out of New York Harbor on my way to Europe on a ship loaded with food and clothing and medicine. That first trip I went to Greece. I'll never forget the people. The kids I saw there, tired, sick, their little bellies bloated from hunger, faces 1,000 years old. Food was a magic word. I think maybe if you folks had seen... Hey, wait a minute. I'm not going to make any speeches today. No, I'll tell you all about it some other time. Today I'm home. Oh, brother, it's great to be home. And, well, I'll have my store operating in a few days, and I want you all to drop in and see me just like you used to. Just remember my store motto. We got everything. Oh, love you all. Love the world. Gee, it's sure nice you kids to meet me at the depot and drive me downtown. Swell new car, Howie. What kind?
Packard sedan, Ben.
Oh?
Got it a month ago. Waited 2 years. Evelyn likes it.
Oh, you like station wagons like I always had better, don't you, baby?
I like station wagons very much. Me? I got me an order in for a second-hand motor scooter.
Oh, gosh, Mooney, I sure missed you.
Yeah? Oh, gee.
Say, how's my store?
You'll be upset when you see your store, Ben.
What you mean, Evie?
The man you leased it to didn't take much care of it.
It's all run down, Mr. Willett. It needs paint and everything.
We'll drop you and Mooney off at the store, but I'll give you just half an hour. Then you come right over to my cottage. I'm having lunch for us. Stuffed bell peppers.
Oh, you didn't forget, did you, honey?
And popovers and strawberry preserves.
Oh, yummy. Let me hold your hand, Evelyn.
Stop it, Ben. The idea.
You don't have to embarrass Evelyn, Ben.
Sorry, Howie. Hey, you know, Howie, I took the southern route home. I came through your old home state of Texas.
Best state in the universe.
Maybe so, but from what I saw, it gets pretty dry down there in Texas, Howie.
That isn't so.
Anyway, now I know why your Texas rivers don't have ferry boats on them.
Oh, no? Why not?
Obvious. Flying back and forth, they'd raise too much dust.
That's a lie.
Howie.
The matter with all of you is that you just passed through Texas.
Well, that's the best way.
You're disrespectful to my home nation. I got an idea to write a little book someday about Texas to enlighten some of you dumb clucks as to how wonderful it really is.
Here's Ben's store.
Yeah.
Howie, pull over to the curb and let Ben and Mooney out.
Well...
Oh, no. Look at my poor store.
I told you you'd be disappointed when you saw it, Mr. Willett.
Well, it looks all beat up. Well, they didn't take any care.
Sorry, Billy.
I'll help you fix it up real nice again. I'll work awful hard.
Is there anything I can do, Ben?
Thanks, Howie. Evie, I'll see you at your cottage in half hour for lunch.
See you later, Billy.
Yeah, come on, Mooney. Yeah, screen's busted and gas pump needs new paint. Windows dirty. Look at that sign on my bulletin board.
Yeah, I didn't see that before. Oh, darn her. Hattie Hirsch did that.
It says, tell your councilman to appoint Hattie Hirsch fire chief. When's the appointment to be made, Mooney?
Today.
Well, I can't figure a woman riding our fire trucks. I haven't got a key to my store.
Oh, I got it for you, Mr. Willett. Here, I'll open up.
Good. Got to fix this doorstep. It's loose.
Yeah, there. Well, it is. Go on in, Mr. Willett.
Yeah, I'm almost afraid to.
Yeah, go on. Step in. It's your store.
Yeah. Oh, gee, and I used to keep it so spick and span.
Yeah, we used to keep it spick and span. Hey, gee, can I come back to work for you?
Dried up carrots, cabbages left in vegetable bins.
The fellow you leased it to drank whiskey? The martinis.
Look at the stock on my shelves, all messed up.
I can quit my job at the pickle factory in Vernon. It's work for you, huh?
You been working at a pickle factory in Vernon, Mooney?
Yeah.
That pickle works isn't any place for you, Mooney. As I recall, that factory's located in an awful tough neighborhood, isn't it?
Tough? Oh, you said it. Well, any cat in that neighborhood with a tail is a tourist.
Oh, that did it, kid. You're hired.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir. Pay starts today. I mean tomorrow. I'll give you 1 day grace.
Grace? Wonderful. Is she a blonde?
Oh, stop it, Mooney. You always did talk too much. Now, hush up.
Yes, sir. It's sure good to be working for you again, Mr. Willett.
Well, looks like we got a big job ahead of us here now, cleaning up this place, getting it... Hey, look. You just caught my eye. My old piano.
It's got junk piled all over it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you still play, Mr. Willett? Have you kept in practice?
Oh, yeah. When I was in Washington, I played a command performance for the President of the United States.
Oh?
Rubber Company.
Oh. Well, sit down on the stool. Play something. Go ahead.
No, we got to get over to Miss Evelyn's for lunch.
We used to have such good times around this old piano.
Yeah.
Remember how we'd all crowd in, you and me and Miss Hangover, and Howie and Loudmouth Hattie Hirsch? Hey, come on, open the lid here. Play something again, Mr. Willett, will you?
Well, I'll give you a chord. Hey, you remember how I used to play and you'd sing the object of my affection? Hey, look, I'll vamp and you sing, Mooney.
Oh, well.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, now sing, Mooney, now. Now.
Okay.
Now.
The object of my affection can change my complexion from a white to rosy.
Mooney. Yeah, Mooney. While I've been away, has Howie McBriar been seeing a lot of Miss Hanover?
I wish you wouldn't ask me that.
Mm-hmm. He has, huh? Well.
I didn't say so. I'm no stool pigeon. I'm no skunk. Hey, did you hear what the angry skunk said to the other skunk?
No, what'd he say?
It's so do you.
Mooney.
Oh, I didn't mean you, Mr. Willett, on it.
Well,
no, please, don't fire me.
So Howie's been seeing Evie a lot. Well, I'll take care of that. I got to catch up on a lot of things around town. Say, how come Hattie Hirsch is running for fire chief? She got a chance?
Yeah, pretty good chance. Everybody's afraid to run against her.
Oh, they are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like women, but not on a fire truck. The idea.
Ben Wilit, you old son of a gun.
Webster, Tyler, it's good to see you again, Webb. Shake.
Awfully glad you're home, Ben. Glad to see you around town again, too, Mooney.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Tyler.
I was up at the depot, Ben, but there was such a crowd. Couldn't get in to say hello.
Well, I'm glad you dropped by, Webb. How's Helen? The kids? How's little Harry?
Well, Helen's in San Francisco for a week's vacation.
Oh?
You see, I think a wife should have a yearly vacation, too. So I'm taking care of the youngsters this week.
Yeah, but how's Harry?
Oh, fine. He was up at the depot to meet you. Wearing long pants now. He's grown a foot.
Grown a foot? Gee, now he's got 3.
Oh, Mooney. You stop that. Look, Webb, tell Harry to come and see me after school today. I brought him a little souvenir from Egypt.
Well, thanks.
Hey, did you bring me a souvenir from Europe, too, Mr. Willett?
Mooney, please, you talk too much, son.
Yeah, but did you bring me a souvenir?
Yes, here, I brought you the souvenir from Spain, a cork.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, hold it between your teeth and you won't talk so much.
Oh, you just picked it off the counter.
Well, don't worry, Mooney. I brought you a real nice present.
Well, Ben, you've certainly been places since you left the point, haven't you? And you know you really struck home with me when you made your speech up at the depot.
Oh, that was no speech, Webb.
Yes, it was. But, Ben, you know, I haven't changed a bit. I'm still an insurance man, 100%.
Well, I know you always used to live, eat, and breathe at Webb.
Still do?
Yeah.
Why, I was thinking when you were making your speech, if I could just convince some people here in town about planning ahead for their families, their kids.
Yeah, I know, Webb.
And when you spoke about the kids you saw in Europe, little kids whose faces looked, well, 1,000 years old, as you put it.
Well, some of them just didn't look like children. They knew too much.
Gosh. Any child needs security, Ben. I've always claimed a child needs to know that his family loves him and will take care of him no matter what. I think that's the reason so many decent-thinking fathers in America today are making sure their children will never know the fears, the hunger of those unhappy youngsters whose parents either can't or won't do anything to help them.
You're talking about insurance, Webb?
You're doggone right, Ben. I'm talking about life insurance. Why, the wise dad or mother who buys life insurance is providing for the education and safeguarding the future of their children. A lot of people probably just don't know how to go about it. Oh, say, what time is it?
10 minutes to 12.
10 to 12?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got to get home, get lunch for the kids. Promised Helen. But, Ben, there's a little news I guess I better let you in on.
News? What news, Webb?
Well, no, on second thought, I'll let Helen tell you when she gets back.
Oh, now, come on, Webb. What is it?
No, but she really isn't just away on a vacation. See you later, Ben.
Now, what the heck was Webster Tyler talking about? What about Helen, Mooney? Mooney? No, now, where'd he go? Mooney!
Here I am, Mr. Willett. Down behind the counter.
Behind the counter? What are you doing down there?
I couldn't resist it. I'm having loads of fun again. I'm running my fingers through the rice bin.
Rice bin?
No, the elbow macaroni. Oh, joy.
Oh, cut it out. Hey, what's Webb Tyler so kittenish about? Isn't Helen in San Francisco on a vacation?
Oh, I heard she went up to see a specialist.
A doctor? What's the matter with Helen?
Well, I don't want to say anything, but, say, Mr. Willett, did you hear about the two bees who were so happy?
No. What about the two bees?
They were expecting a bumble from heaven.
Oh, really? Oh, isn't that wonderful? Webb and Helen are going to have an addition. Oh, hey, come on, Mooney. We're late. We've got to get over to Evie's for lunch. Peppers, popovers. Yummy.
Oh, yeah, yummy.
It is several hours later. In fact, it's after 3 o'clock. At Evelyn Hanover's cottage in her patio, Ben Willett and Evie and Howie McBriar and Mooney have been sitting around the table eating Evelyn's marvelous cooking, talking over old times, enjoying themselves.
Ben, have another popover.
Yeah, I don't know. If I have one more, I'll pop over myself.
Yeah, it's unlucky to stop on 13, isn't it?
Oh, counting popovers on me, eh, Howie?
Oh, no, not at all.
Hey, I ate 4 bell peppers. Hey, you know I love the bell peppers. They make my head ring.
No, hush, Mooney. You talk all the time. Go find that cork I give you.
Ben, I'm worried about you. You've been on the train for days. You look tired.
You do, Benny. Have you been getting your rest? Do you sleep well at night?
Oh, yes. I sleep wonderful at night.
That's good.
And I sleep good in the mornings, too.
I'm glad.
But in the afternoons, I just seem to twist and turn. Howie, if you think I'm too tired to keep my date with Evelyn tonight, you're mistaken.
Look who's coming in the front gate.
What? Not her.
Oh, Hattie Hirsch.
Always butting in at the wrong time. Can't leave us alone.
Oh, yeah. Look at her waddle. Girls who eat sweets will develop their seats.
Quiet, both of you. Here she is.
Hello, Hattie.
Hello. Am I too late for lunch?
I just ate the last popover.
Oh, I can fix you a plate, Hattie. Sit down.
No, I haven't time. I came to see Ben Wilit. Ben,
Yeah?
I am in a tight spot. I want to be appointed fire chief in the city council today. Now, they meet to make their decision at 4 o'clock, half an hour from now.
So?
So, you're home again.
That's right, Hattie.
And although I hate to admit it, you've always been a political power in this town.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You have been.
Ben, some people think a woman shouldn't be appointed fire chief. I want you to go and talk to the councilmen. See them before they meet.
Oh, now,
I
Hattie.
insist, Ben. I insist.
You insist, do you? Okay, Hattie, if you insist. I just thought of something. I will go see the councilmen before they have their meeting.
Ben, bless you, Ben. I knew you'd see them. Thank you so much. Now I'm sure I'll be this town's next fire chief.
But, Hattie...
No, but now, Ben. You promised to see the councilman. Thank you, Ben. I know I'll be appointed. When I'm leaving now. Can you hear me, citizens? I'm destined to be your new fire chief. I am blowing my siren. Can you hear me?
Ben Wilit, I'm disgusted with you.
We don't want a woman fire chief in this town.
Why'd you promise to speak to the councilman in her behalf?
I didn't. I just said I'd see him.
What?
Hey, I haven't got much time. I got to get right down to my store.
You want me, Mr. Wilit?
No, everybody meet me in front of the city hall at 4 o'clock. First, I got to get to my store and see what kind of stock is left in my women's wear department. Yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for lunch, and goodbye, Evie, baby, honey, sugar pie, cupcakes.
Now, what's Ben Wilit up to?
Oh, it's sakes.
Where's that Ben Wilit? He promised me a favor.
Come on, boys. Let's go in and start the meeting.
No, you wait. I want Ben to talk to you, Councilman.
Don't worry, Hattie. You're bound to get it. Nobody else has applied.
Oh, really, Webb? Well, I didn't know. Then go on in and have your meeting. Appoint me fire chief. So ever be it.
Evelyn, look. Coming down the street.
The town fire engine.
And look, a woman at the wheel driving.
Hey, what goes? Who's driving our equipment around town?
Stand back, Evelyn. That cool woman might run the truck right up on the curb here.
Hello, boys. Hello, you city fathers.
Why, it's Ben Wilit.
He's dressed up like a woman. That's why he went to the store to get some clothes out of stock.
Look at his bonnet. Why, the old fool.
Why, hello, Councilman. Oh, dear, I think I just lost my new pancake makeup.
Ben Wilit playing woman fire chief.
Oh, hello, Charlie, dear. Can I put out a fire for you? Now, wait a second, fellas. I got to fix my updo. Hello, Hattie.
I've never been so humiliated. Ben Wilit, you promised you'd speak to the councilman in my behalf.
No, I didn't, Hattie. I just said I'd see him. Well, here I am. Boys, I'm ashamed of you thinking of electing a woman fire chief for our town.
You tell him, did it?
That's right.
But it's a man's job fighting fire.
I'm so mad.
Boys, I got an idea. Let's draft Ben Wilit. Let's appoint Ben our new fire chief.
Yeah, I'll go for that. Let's vote right here.
No, look, I didn't come down here in my own interest. Boys.
Yeah, that does it, Ben. Folks, meet Fire Chief Wilit. Well, that's it. Congratulations.
I've been double-crossed. I'll get even with all of you for this. I'm going. Goodbye.
Well, I better get ready for my first fire. Hattie's burning. Come on up here on the seat beside me, Evie.
Yes, give me your hands, Ben.
Here we are. Yep, Chief's got to celebrate. Come on, Howie, Mooney.
Yeah.
Well, pile on. Chief's got to take a little run around town on his big red wagon.
Here's the chief's helmet, then,
Oh.
Yeah, put it on. Feather plumes and all.
Yeah, well, how's that?
On you, Chief, it looks silly.
Mooney, you talk too much. Now go find your cork.
I'll ring the bell, Chief.
Yeah, that's fine, Howie. I think
Ben, what's the matter with you? All of a sudden, you're all choked up. Ben, push those feather plumes out of your face.
Feather plumes? Oh, no, I can't wear this helmet. I can't be... Baby, I can't be chief.
Can't be chief? Why not, Benny?
Because I'm allergic to feathers.
I'm allergic to Hattie Hirsch.
And I'm August Moon.
But I don't care. Come on, kids. Here we go. And Evie, I can't keep our date tonight. Chief's got to go home and get to bed. I got fever fever. I got... Oh, gosh, son. Ain't we the one? Oh.
Sublime, written and produced by Robert L. Red, stars Cliff Arquette as Ben Willett and Mel Blanc as August Moon, with the original cast including Jane Morgan, Earl Ross, Verna Felton, and Lou Merrill. Music is under the direction of Charles Dance.
Remember, friends, you needn't be wealthy in order to protect your family's future, to keep your children free from want. A sound, well-planned program of life insurance based on your present earnings will provide for your children's education and guarantee their future. You may be surprised to learn how easy it is to manage the insurance protection your family needs.
Yes, John Hancock. And so, good night to you from the people of the John Hancock Mutual Life Insurance Company. Don't forget, next Monday night at this same time, tune in again to Point Sublime.
This program was transcribed from its earlier network release. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Points